You may know me as Jess from Boston Baby Photos, or you may know me as Jess from Phone Photos with Jess, but I am mostly, to my friends, known as the crazy person who receives like 400 holiday cards every year. I take a lot of holiday cards for my clients, and so over the years, I receive a ton, which is so incredible. But I ask my clients to send me theirs because I shoot tons and tons of photos every year, and so I receive a lot of holiday cards. I consider myself a little bit of a holiday card expert. And I'm here today to talk to you about something that I was really curious about, and so I did some research and I wanted to share my findings, okay? So we have two cameras on our phones, right? We can take a camera with our selfie camera, this side, or we can take a camera with our back camera, right? And I know you've probably heard that your back camera is a better camera. It will take a better picture. It has a more expensive sensor. It has a fancier sensor. So what it can do, far and away better than what your selfie camera can do. I'm sure you've seen the comparisons and stuff like that. Here's what I was curious about. I was curious because I was starting to write this program helping parents take better photos with their phones, and the program has to do with helping people take better holiday card photos of themselves using like a tripod, right? So if you're gonna take a holiday card photo using a tripod, I was curious as to whether you needed to turn it and use the back camera so that you would get the high quality image, or if it would be okay to use the selfie camera, because the selfie camera shows us the countdown, the numbers. And boy, is that useful to us if we are taking a photo with our family in front of a tripod and you can see 5, 4, 3, 2, and you know when it's happening, right? But I thought to myself, I can't tell everyone that they should do it a certain way and then have the quality be really bad on the holiday cards. So I needed to do some research. Okay, so what I did is I took the same photo. I went in with my clients, and they were very kind, and they let me take photos with my phone of them. And I had a group of people, this cute group of people, sitting in front of me, and I took the same exact photo with my front camera, and then I flipped it around and I took the same photo with the selfie camera, exactly the same, okay? You know, that like they moved slightly because, you know, they have a 3-year-old and she moved a little bit, but it was like within a matter of 10 seconds that I took these two pictures, okay? And then I contacted a few different places to do the research because I need a full spectrum of research. The first thing I did is I just sent them both to Shutterfly because I figured I want like the cards that are just like the most inexpensive to make, the simplest ones to make. Sometimes that is the best option for people. So I wanted to see if I made the exact same card on Shutterfly and I used the back camera for one. So I named that this one's the back camera. The back camera baddies, and I named this one the selfie camera sweeties, okay? We have the back camera baddies and the selfie camera sweeties. And I wanted to look at the quality of the image, okay? That's what I really wanted to see. So of course I ordered myself like the largest loop you've ever seen in your life, but it's kind of an awesome size. I was picturing it on Amazon as being like a way smaller loop, and then I got it and I was like, oh, I guess I'll come up here and look at it. Oh yeah, because I get that nice side lighting on it. Okay. So I am first looking at the selfie camera one. This is supposed to be the worst of the two qualities. This is printed by Shutterfly. So my question really was like, does their printing process make it so that we even would know the difference? Like that's what my real curiosity is. And actually this is like real time. I'm actually doing this analysis right here while we're on this little video because hey, who has time to do things in advance? Wow, this is a really good loop. I really like this loop, it's so cool. Who the heck looks at a holiday card with a loop, right? But ooh, it's cool. All right, I will say, this is crisp, man. This is this is like what you'd expect from Shutterfly. Honestly, I am very picky when it comes to the look of images on cards. So so if you're using Shutterfly or a similar vendor, okay, this is the back camera one. It's also sharp, but comparably sharp. Like, honestly, like it's pretty dotty. Both of them are. Like it's Shutterfly. Shutterfly's pictures are always like, they're pretty pixelated, even no matter how high quality. Like, my sister uses them and she sends the photos, like the professional photos that I take every year, she has them made on like Shutterfly or Snapfish or one of those card companies. And she starts with the same image. She was like, has the professional pictures that I've taken. They just aren't, they aren't as like beautiful as like, though no offense to my wonderful, fabulous sister, but they're not like these. So the other thing I did is I wanted to then take it up a level. And I contacted a woman and a company I've been working with for 20 years. They just had their 20th anniversary. They're incredible. Mango Inc. They are out in Seattle, and they are a boutique printing company. So they print stuff super high quality, okay? So that is my next thing I'm looking at. Yeah, they actually, it's so interesting. So they sent it to me on 2 different papers because she was like, she's like, it's gonna look so different depending on what paper you use. So she sent it to me on the 220 recycled, which is my favorite. I love the 220 recycled. I think it's 220. Correct me if I'm wrong, Heidi, but I think it's the 220 recycled that I usually get my card on, and it is just so, like, I love the quality. I love the feel of these cards, but I also love the way photos look on them. Gosh, they're so rich, and they do a really, really beautiful job with the way that they print photos. Okay, so we got selfie camera sweeties. I'm looking at the selfie camera sweeties side of the Mango Ink card. It is way crisper than the one from Shutterfly, obviously, as we knew that, but that was no surprise. The real question is, can you tell the difference thanks, hi Stan, you wanna be part of this? Hi. So can you tell the difference when you have a super high quality printing process between the front camera photo and the back camera photo? Okay, now we got the back camera. I'm looking at the back camera one. All right, I'm looking at like the twinkle in the eye. There's like a twinkle in, I don't think I'm gonna be able to film this for you guys to be able to see the difference. I think that would be like over and above my level of filming expertise. All right, now I'm going up to their super high quality papers and looking at them. Wow, these are nice. They're like that sort of like really thick like cardboard paper. You know, you've seen these cards. Stan, I'm so glad you're part of this. It's so nice for everyone to get to know Stan. Stan is a 10-year-old cat. He has a sister named Taco Cat, and they are, okay, God, her hair looks really great. So their daughter has like this like blonde, beautiful, these little curls that have, and you can really see the highlights in the blonde on this one. This is the back camera baddies, and then let's go selfie camera sweeties and see how her hair looks. You know what, you guys? Her hair looks great. On the highest quality. Yeah, I was really ready to be questioning this. Hold on, one more. I'm gonna look back at the 220, the recycled 220. That's my favorite paper for them because I think it's the most like a photo. And I just want to see how I feel about. I mean, in reality, no one's gonna look at your holiday card with one of these, right? But I just really wanted to and see. Okay, then let's go one more. So this is going back to the back camera. Yeah, I mean, you know, with the loop, it is a better picture to do the back camera. When I look at it with my eyeballs, I mean, granted, I have 50-year-old eyeballs, but there is no chance I could tell the difference between these two. On my favorite paper, high quality printing from Mango Ink. You definitely can't tell in the Shutterfly ones. The Shutterfly ones, there's zero difference between the two, between front camera and back camera. I can guarantee that one's, they're perfectly exactly the same. If you are going higher quality printing, and you're gonna use something like a Mango Ink to print your cards, and they're like I can see the difference with the loop. I cannot see the difference with my eyes, and I don't think it's a big deal. That's the end of all of this long, ridiculous video, is I think you can use your selfie camera. That's where I think that using the selfie camera is worth it. I think it's fun for the kids. I think it's fun for all of you. You can see the countdown. I don't think that it's gonna matter. I really don't think it matters whether, like, in terms of the difference of the photo quality between front and back, when you're talking about a holiday card, the size of this image is also a big thing to take into account. This image is only, even on like a 5x7 card, you know, now even if it goes up to as big as 5x7 or something, these are like 4x6 image in the middle of it, but like, that is not something that you're gonna be able to tell the difference between the front camera and the back camera. This is so interesting. I'm so excited about these findings, and I hope that someone else is nerds out on this as much as I will. I think maybe Heidi will nerd out on this the way that I will, because Heidi is a paper girl. She is, you know, old school paper, owns a printing company. So I think she will appreciate this video. I hope other people in the world will appreciate this, because it is super weird and intense that I go to this level of detail because I care about this stuff, but I was so curious. I was like, I have to know, will it be a big deal? And now the end of the story is no, it is not a big deal. You can shoot with your front camera or your back camera using a tripod. And honestly, I think the selfie camera is going to be easier. So I think Phone Cameras with Jess recommends use a selfie camera, get your holiday card photo that way, so you're gonna have more fun doing it that way. Okay, thanks for watching.